You know, when you tune into these YouTube streets, you see things, you hear things, and we gotta deal with these issues head on. Rickey Smiley committed adultery with Jamal Bryant's wife. Let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. You have a lot of people that are talking about the situation with Jamal Bryant's wife wearing that dress. And Rickey Smiley came to the defense, and he committed a very, very serious offense by committing adultery. Now, to all the ladies that are viewing, right? Let me make something clear to you. Maybe you don't notice. If a man find you attractive, if a man say you're beautiful, if a man is like, man, she look good, that mean he want to sleep with you. That mean he find you sexy. That mean he want to put something inside of you, deep. Rickey Smiley committed adultery. On his YouTube, he made a video and he was defending Jamal's wife. He focused very heavy on Jamal's wife. He spoke too much about his wife. And when a man is fixated on another man's wife like that, jump to social media to defend her, it's because he want to fuck her. Got to keep everything raw, uncut. Rickey Smiley committed adultery with Jamal Bryant's wife. Let's find out what the Bible said. Let's go to the scriptures. According to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 27 to 29, it says, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell." So what we have here is a situation. We have these spiritual, quote unquote, leaders, false prophet Jamal Bryant, his so-called doctor, even though she's not a doctor, but she's a doctor, whatever her name is, Karri, whatever. And then you have this other religious guy named Rickey Smiley. He's always quoting the Bible, talking about the Bible, defending false prophets. He commits adultery based on the scriptures. Jesus Christ made it very clear that if whosoever looketh on a woman. If you look at a woman and lust after her, you committed adultery with her already in your heart. That's how serious this is. Anytime a man look at a married woman and he's like, man, she's beautiful. Man, she looked good. Man, that dress looked good on her. He want to fuck her. No different than if I see a woman and she's a single lady, she's available, and I'm like, damn, she look good, man. Look at the way that dress look on her, man. I'm lusting. I'm desiring her. See, if a woman is single and you're lusting after her, there's nothing wrong with that. You can't commit adultery with a woman who's single. But this reference that Jesus Christ put out is in regards to a married woman. No man should be looking at a married woman and talking about how fine she looked or how good she looked. That shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. Nope. Nobody should be looking at her with the dress on saying, man, she looked good. Let's find out what Rickey Smiley had to say so we could substantiate all these key points, because y'all don't understand. There is physical adultery and then there's spiritual adultery. Jesus Christ considers a man lusting after a married woman as adultery. Even if he didn't jump in the sack with her, he already did it in his mind. Do you understand? No different, ladies, if you're a single woman and you're dating a brother and you know he want to sleep with you. You can see it in his eyes. His eyes is full of lust. He already envisioned himself sleeping with you. He ain't commit no sin. Adultery is when it's a married woman. Rickey Smiley have no business lusting after another man's wife. And we got to call it out. Everybody must be held accountable. So we call in Rickey Smiley out for committing adultery with a married woman. Why are you defending another man's wife? Why are you doing that? Because you want to sleep with her. That's why. It's no different than when you see these clowns on Instagram and they be in the comments defending a woman who they like, mind you. But because some other dude said something, he want to be a Captain Saver, figuring that if he do that, it'll win him some brownie points with that woman. And it never do. Let's find out what Rickey Smiley had to say, guys. And shout out to everybody showing up. Make sure you hit the like button as you come into the stream. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Hey, here's another video, another thing that's been bothering me for 2 days. I just haven't had a chance to respond. So there was an event that Dr. Jamal Bryant and his wife, Dr. Karri Bryant, attended, and she wore her a nice dress, and she was dope, and her hair was flowing, and she was looking good, and she was looking beautiful, and she was looking fabulous, looking educated, looking AKA-ish, as a distinguished member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, one of the coolest people I know. And guess who was online attacking her? Guess what demographic of human being decided that they want to attack Dr. Jamal Bryant's wife, Dr. Karri Bryant? Guess who? Name the demographic of human being that was online mainly attacking Dr. Karri Bryant with negative comments. Guess. Cause I read the comments, and I'm a man, and she looked good, And she was classy.
She looked good, he said. Ladies, it's 2026. Let me school you on what's going on. If a man see you and you're wearing a nice outfit and he's like, hey, sister, that dress, you look really good in that dress. I ain't gonna lie. Look really nice. He wanna fuck you. You understand? If I see a woman and she have pretty feet and I compliment her, hey, sister, you have some pretty toes. That means that I want her. That means that I'm attracted to her. That means I want to fuck her. Do you understand that now? We grown over here so we could talk. Do you understand? A man is never going to compliment a woman if he's not attracted to her. A man is never going to compliment a woman's looks, outfits, beauty in any regard if he's not sexually attracted to her. These are facts. So the ladies, the next time a man say, hey, you so pretty, you know the answer of what he want. See, the thing is, ladies, is this. A lot of men, they don't have the balls to tell you straight what they want from you. They don't have the balls. So they kind of sugarcoat how they feel about you by giving you these little compliments. Forget all of that. If you see a lady and you want that lady, bro, and it's whatever's on your mind, you got to tell her what's on your mind straight up, bro. Straight. That's the best way. I promise you. She's not going to get mad. If she feeling you, trust and believe. You tell her straight what's on your mind, bro. She going to be like, I was waiting for you to tell me the whole time. Because she was feeling you too. So this dude basically talking about how Jamal's wife looked good. That's adultery, according to the scriptures. Deep down inside, he's attracted to her. He want her. He ain't gonna come out and just say it, but if the opportunity presented himself, he'll sleep with her. That's right. If that woman was alone with Rickey Smiley and offered to give him a slice, he would take it. This is why a lot of you dudes, you got to be careful about having your friends around your woman. Your friends will fuck your woman. You be thinking, oh, they won't. If they like her, if they find her attractive, they would smash your woman. Real talk. Remember, these are men. You can't get mad. These are men. A man is a man. Do you understand? A man is a man. And if he's attracted to your woman and your woman open that door, he's going through. That's why you got to have a woman that's loyal, a woman that's true. But your mans in them will lay pipe on your woman. So you got to remember that. Let's get back into the tape. Hit that like button.
And she was giving it. Guess what demographic of human being? And guess what sex of the demographic of human being was attacking her? Y'all, a lot of y'all don't like black men. You don't like black women either, especially one that's shining. Now,
so he's shaming us brothers by saying we don't like black women because we don't want to lust after her. Jamal putting his wife out there in that outfit was designed to make all the men lust after her body, to put all of us in sin. That's what it was for, guys. Jamal putting out his wife the way she was designed to make men lust after her. It was supposed to make men desire to want to bang her so we can have the thought. And then once we have the thought, we're in violation of the scriptures where Jesus Christ said if a man lust after a married woman, he committed adultery with her in his heart. And many of you brothers have already committed adultery. Because when you saw that photo, you were like, man, yo, damn, she looking kind of, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, yo, man, I would definitely tap that, bro. Like, you already committed adultery. That's how serious this is, man. Let's go.
Just because she married to a pastor or whatever, that's his woman. She's for him. She don't belong to the church. She belongs to Jamal.
So why are you saying that she looked good? Brothers, let's be honest. I want you to keep it real with me. I want you to keep it funky. The game is on. You invite the fellas to the crib. I'm one of your guests. Your wife come downstairs and me and the guys are here and I'm looking at your wife and I'm telling the brothers, damn, bro, so-and-so Marcus' wife look good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, she look real good. And you overheard that. You overheard me saying how good your wife looked. Now, you a man. You supposed to know code. You supposed to peep game. At that point, you got to pull me to the side. At that point, you got to kick me out your house. Something. You better do something. Because nobody should be telling you. Listen, if a man is looking at your woman and saying, man, she look good, he better keep that to himself. He better not utter those words to make me hear, because once I hear it, I already know what's going on. That means he's attracted to her. I can't keep him around. He's a dangerous dude. So if I did that, you got to question what is going on in my mind when I was looking at your wife. That means I want to fuck your woman. Straight up and down. You supposed to know that as a man. No different than you ladies. You ladies understand code. If another woman, watch this. Your man is right there. The ladies over here talking, and one of them is like, girl, so-and-so and so. Yeah, your husband, oh, he's so handsome. Man, he's so handsome and muscular. He work out all the time. You already know what you already know what it is. You should know what it is. You should know that your girlfriend is attracted to him. She'll give it up in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, she been checking him out. And it didn't just happen overnight. She been wanting him. She just thought it's a little compliment. It's just, it's nothing wrong. No, it's not that. It is wrong. Might as well she just tell you that she want to sleep with him, because that's the real truth. See, I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. That's why I try to teach everybody what's real. Rickey Smiley committed adultery with Jamal Bryant's wife. He want to fuck her. He do. And he's not going to tell you. He's going to play this little game like it's a compliment thing. No, ladies, compliments from men is different from compliments from women. I said compliments from men is different from compliments from women. When a man look at you and tell you how beautiful you are, he want to sleep with you. He want to sleep with you. Wow, sister, you got some pretty feet. He want to suck your toes. He want to do something with your feet. He's attracted to it. Yes. Wow, sister, the way those shorts look on you, man, they hug your curves. He's lusting. He want you. That ain't no compliment. He want to sleep with you. So what is a compliment, Ringo? I mean, are you telling me a man can't compliment me? He could compliment you. I'm just telling you the real deal. I'm not complimenting no woman unless I want to sleep with her. Instead of compliment. What compliment? What am I gaining from that? I see this woman. I like this woman. I like everything about her. I want her in bed now. What compliment? Hey, sister, you know you're beautiful. She already knows she's beautiful, dog. You telling a woman she's attractive is vain and void. A woman is supposed to already know she's attractive. If you're a woman and you know you're a baddie, you know you look good, You know when you deck yourself out, you fly. You don't need me to tell you you look good. You should already know that. You should already know you smell good. Wow, sister, you smell real good. I know. I put it on. So it's not a compliment. It's just a soft way men approach you when they like you. They just don't know how to communicate. So they try to ease their way in, but deep down behind the compliment is they're hinting to you that they like you. They want to sleep with you. You're turning them on. That's all they're saying. So when you look at what Rickey Smiley is doing here, he's really sending signals out to Jamal Bryant's wife that he likes her, that he's attracted to her, that he want to sleep with her. In other words, if you and Brumman ever break up, I just want to let you know, remember that video I did where I was defending you? I said you look good. Hey, come holla at me. You know what I mean? Real spit. That's what he's saying. Peep game.
Bryant. She don't belong to New Birth. You understand that? I just want to, while you criticizing her, understand she on, while of course we all belong to God, but while on this earth, guess who she belonged to? Guess who woman she is? She his woman. She don't belong to New Birth. She don't belong to the Pastor's Wife Association or First Ladies Academy or whatever. She belongs to Dr. Jamal Bryant. That's his girl. Man, when I tell you, you couldn't. I watch women get on when Terrence J got married or whatever. I watch women attack him and attack his wife. Like, I'm gonna tell you a story. I went to a Hawks game. I was working in Atlanta. I had got some tickets to go see the Hawks. Whatever, had some look, VIP. Took my girlfriend at the time. We went, and went up in the VIP to get some food. Whatever they had, like this little buffet style VIP to get food or whatever. And every person in there, the sisters, they turned and they saw me. And right after they saw me, they went like that to see who I was with. And boy, when I tell you, you could feel the hatred and the evil. They sized her up. They looked her up and down like she wasn't from her head to her toes. When nobody like, hey, Rickey Smiley, hey girl, you so pretty, you so cute. That's a nice outfit. And I had to jump in. I said, I know she look good. She look good as hell. Go ahead and look at the shoes. Go ahead, take a picture. She all the way together. She ain't with no broke, that's for sure. She all the way together. Everything, boom, boom, boom.
It's interesting when you listen to this guy. He's probably most likely similar age to Jamal Bryant. And you could tell these old heads, they really think the same when it comes to women. They like to show women off. But really, what I'm trying to expose here is what's in his heart. He want to sleep with Jamal Bryant's wife. No man goes this hard in the paint for another man's wife. I'm not going to come out trying to defend no woman that I'm not with. Not like this. This doesn't make no sense. He's going too hard in the paint, and that's code for when a man really want to replace the other dude. It's like he's planting seeds in the mind of Jamal Bryant's wife by letting her know, look, I'm available, I'm feeling you. So if you and him ever break up, if y'all ever have a divorce, just holla at me. A lot of you ladies know what I'm talking about, where you would be at work and one of your coworkers try holla at you. He's like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? And you like, look, I got a man, I'm married, and he's like, oh, really? Oh, man, damn, shorty, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I respect that. But hey, you know what I mean? If things ever go left, you know what I mean? Come holla at me. How many of you ladies ever had a dude tell you that? He know you got a dude, But he told you if it ever go left, he's here for you. That's how a lot of these dudes are. They don't care that you got that dude. They really testing you to see if you would give them some play on the side, on the low. That's what he's really testing. He want to see if you are with it. Because, you know, you have a lot of women that a dude already know. He already did his recon, and he studied you. He looked at your social medias. A lot of these dudes do this type of stuff. He already peeped game. He recognized you have a man already. So he's going to holler at you on the low to see if you're going to reveal that you got that man. You get it? He was really hoping that you would just play it cool and, you know, be about that life. But when you reveal that you have a man, he's like, all right, so she the faithful type. All right, cool. But I'm going to still plant the seed just in case. That's what Rickey Smiley's doing. He's planting the seed because really he wants Jamal Bryant's wife. No man should be telling us how beautiful, attractive, and how good a married woman look. No man should be telling you that. It's because he want to sleep with her.
I don't understand the nastiness and the hate for Dr. Karri Bryant. You don't even know the community service that she do. And she one of the nicest people.
Nobody cares about community service. Nobody cares about all that stuff. Right? Nobody cares about that. That's not going to make nobody like you because you did community service. Let's talk about your lust for another man's wife. Why is it that you're on camera talking about how beautiful she looked in a dress? You were sizing up her behind. You were sizing up the way the hips was looking. You was looking at everything, right? See, you were lusting after her. And Jesus Christ made it very clear, if you lusting after a married woman, you committed adultery with her in your heart. That's right.
Ever meet. She one of the nicest people you will ever meet. And I just have to defend her. She get to wear with it. If she would have came in there with a bathing suit on, it would have been fine with me because she belonged to him. That's his lady.
If she would have came in there with a bathing suit on, it would have been fine with him. Why? You want to see her in a bathing suit, my dude? Really? If she would have came in there with a bathing suit, it would have been fine with you? So a pastor's wife walking into an event to raise money, if she wore a bathing suit, you would have been cool with it. Do you see what I mean about lust and how this dude committed adultery with another man's wife? See, a lot of y'all think adultery is just a man getting in the sack with the woman. No. All you got to do is think about it. All you got to do is utter the words. Like I said, if one of you dudes invited me to the game at your house and your woman is there and I never seen your wife, you know, I knew you had a wife, but she come out in this outfit and I'm like, whoa. Remember the scene in Scarface? Remember the movie Scarface? Remember the dude that brought Tony Montana and the other dude in and they invited him to his house, the mansion? Remember that scene? And the white girl came down the elevator. Remember that scene when they were sitting on the chair, on the sofa? Tony Montana was on the sofa with his partner and the boss man was there. And they were looking at her as she come down. You saw Tony Montana's look. You remember that play? Remember that scene? Well, at that moment, yeah, Frankie, remember that scene? What was Tony doing? He was like this, looking at her like he was already lusting, bro. Once he looked at her, he wanted to sleep with her. Once he looked at her, he knew one of these days, that's going to be my woman. And what ended up happening in the movie? He ended up getting with her. Do you see the play? Look at the situation with Tony's partner. When he tried to holler at his sister, what did he say? Watch this, peep game. Don't play with me when it comes to this game, bro. I know what I'm talking about. Remember when Tony Montana's partner was like, hey, your sister, she's pretty. He got offended. He was like, don't you mess with her. Don't you mess with my sister. Don't you mess with my sister. He was like, I was just complimenting her. You wasn't just complimenting her. You want to sleep with her. Facts. I'm giving you the truth. That's why Tony said, don't mess with my sister. because he didn't want her to be with him. But what triggered him? What got him upset? Because he made a statement which implied he likes her, that he wants to sleep with her. Guys, I'm giving you facts, bro. And what ended up happening? The sister and the dude went up and eloped behind Tony's back. When Tony went to the crib to see her, they was about to tell him that they got married, but once he saw that he's with the sister, he got angry. Why? Because he told him, don't mess with my sister. And he killed him. Bow. All because he was attracted to her. Now, he didn't commit adultery, but the point that I'm trying to make to you is what got Tony upset the first time was when his partner made a reference which was sexual towards his sister. Even though it was a nice compliment or whatever, he was like, oh, that's your sister? That's your sister? That's your sister? In that one phrase, that's your sister, everything in there was, I want to sleep with her. Could you hook me up? Man, I want to bend her over. Man, look at her lips. Look at her body. And Tony checked them on the spot. That's why I'm saying, if a man tell you, ladies, hey, sister, wow, hey, Daphne, that's a nice dress you have on. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Daphne. He want to sleep with you. He don't have the balls to just tell you. A lot of guys don't have those kind of balls to just walk up to a woman and tell her exactly what's going on in his mind. And here's the thing, guys. You may think that if you told a lady straight that somehow it's going to be a problem. No, it's not. No, it's not. You just got to understand the game. Read the signs. Recognize if a woman is sending them choosing signals. Because a lot of times you have some women, they shy. They don't tell you, what's going on inside of them. But some women will give you signs that she want you to talk to her. She want you to say something. And if you pick up on the energy and you feel the vibe, then all you got to do is just approach and just tell her straight. I'm telling you, straight up. To make it even more easier, just tell her you want to tell her something real quick. And then she's going to be like, well, you want to tell her? I'm going to tell you in your ear real fast. And just tell her in her ear what's going on in your mind. See what happens. If she's feeling you, I promise you, the ball is going to be in the right court now. But in this situation here, what this dude is doing, he's sending signals to Jamal Bryant's wife. You got to understand the game. He want her. So in the future, when Jamal Bryant get a divorce, because he will get a divorce in the future, that woman is not going to be with him for long. Eventually, they will divorce. I want y'all to keep an eye on this guy. Keep an eye on him, because I feel that he is setting up a play to try to move in on her. These guys in the industry, they all sleep with the same woman. They all sleep with the same woman all the time. And I feel that's what he's pretty much planning. I mean, if you just look at the industry, look at all these women. They get pregnant by this dude, then they divorce, get pregnant by another dude, divorce, pregnant by another dude, and they just get passed around in the industry. You see this all over the place. How many marriages Halle Berry had? How many marriages Jennifer Lopez? Marriages with, what's that? Russell Simmons guy was married to that Asian woman, and she ended up getting with the African dude, and they end up having kids. And I think that somebody else is with her now. I don't know what's going on. They just get passed around. Karri B, she's with this dude, and then she get pregnant by that dude. And it's like, everybody just keep going after the same woman. They're weird, but that's the industry for you. So what these dudes do is they want the same woman. Amber Rose. Look how many people dated her. 1 minute Amber Rose is with this dude, then she's with that rapper, then she's with that rapper. You see what I mean? Go look at all the female rappers, all the female singers, all the female celebrities. Boom, 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 boom. Every day it's the same thing. What's that other woman that was with Chris Brown? What's what is it? She's Bayesian, Barbados. I'm not sure where she come from, but y'all know who. She was with that dude. Then she get with this dude. Now she got kids. It's all over. They all over the place, man. Kim Kardashian. One minute she was with Ray J. Next minute she's with Kanye. I mean, it's a one big mess, bro. Rihanna. Yeah, there you go. Let's get back to the content. Make sure you hit the like button, guys.
That's his lady. This whole first lady stigma and pastor's wife stigma. I got some friends that's pastors. Their sons didn't end up preaching, but became rappers.
First of all, I am tired of this nonsense about first lady in the church. I'm tired of hearing that mess. There is no first lady in the Bible. So all that first lady stuff in these churches is all nonsense. None of that stuff is in the scriptures. There is no first lady in the Bible. These pastors are acting as if though they're presidents. What first lady? What the heck is a first lady? What is that? Where is that in the Bible? There is no such thing as first lady in the Bible. Y'all keep letting these pastors put these women on pedestals so that y'all can worship them. No, there is no scripture of anybody calling their wife a first lady, bro, like she's some sort of presidential wife. Get the heck out of here, bro. Jamal Bryant and his Karri wife, whatever her name is, that's an adulterous marriage, y'all. She was previously married and the husband still remained. Jamal get with her, adultery. Read your Bible. The Bible says the woman is bound to her husband as long as her husband liveth. But if her husband be dead, she's at liberty to marry whom she will, but only in the Lord. Look it up in the Bible. If you're a woman and you're married and you get a divorce and you go out there and find a new boo and your husband is still alive, you are in adultery. It's in the scriptures. That's why in the Christian church, they never talk about those Bible verses, because why? The whole church is in adultery. The whole church is in adultery, guys. A lot of times what women do in the church, they divorce their current man to get with a new man, thinking God is good with it, but God is not pleased. You're in adultery. That's why the Bible tells the woman for her to pretty much remain single or be reconciled back to her husband. These are facts. That's why as a man, when you get with a single mother and you try to step in to be a stepdaddy, always understand this, brothers. And these are true facts. This is real spit. If you get with a single mom, and this is no disrespect to single mothers, but I got to give you the game. If you get with a single mom, you got to recognize that the baby daddy, if the baby daddy is in her life, he's still allowed to lay pipe on her back. You have to accept that. You have to accept that the woman that you with, she's going to be giving dude head on the low key. So you may not want to be kissing her all the time. I'm just keeping it real with you. I know you're upset, but the baby daddy will always have access to the box and to her throat. You think this is a game. You might be with her, y'all might be cool, but if the baby daddy visit the crib to see his kids and she let him in the house, and he might be like, you know, it's been a long time, you know what I'm saying, babe? You know, we had these kids, these beautiful kids. I know we haven't been, you know, seeing eye to eye together, but I think about you from time to time, though. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about you when I'm home, and I really do miss the time we spent. Next minute, she's giving him head, bro. Facts. She give him some play, give him some box, and then he go home, and that's when you come. That's when you come ringing the bell and knocking the door and bringing the groceries. I know it bothers you, but real talk, real spit, this goes down low key. A lot of the ladies gonna get upset with me because of this, but it's the truth. The baby daddy always have the key to the box, bro. So you gotta accept that. If you get with a woman and she's still cool with the baby daddy, and it's like they on good terms, I promise you, he's still sleeping with her. He's still laying pipe. So you just got to accept it and be like, we sharing shorty. Let's get back to the content.
Got bars, make beats. Everybody don't have to preach it because you married to a pastor. That don't mean that everybody have to walk around dressed up like Osama bin Laden. What you think they supposed to do?
And shout out to Brainwaves, because he covered this video yesterday. Notice how he disrespect Islamic people, talking about dressed up like Osama bin Laden. Do we have any Muslims in the building? Any Arabs? Rickey Smiley should be boycotted by the Islamic community. Rickey Smiley disrespected the way your culture is in terms of how you dress. If I'm visiting Saudi Arabia, whatever area out there, I'm going to have to adapt to the culture of the people. I can't come out there dressed like this. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, guys. If you travel to the Middle East or whatever the case is, you can't wear this. You can't come with this hat. Very disrespectful. You got to switch gears and jump into the attire of the people so that they can respect you. He just disrespected the people by making it seem like people that dress like that in the Middle East, something's wrong with them. So if you are a practicing Muslim, an Arab, somebody that's in Dubai, various of all these different places, Rickey Smiley should be boycotted. He should receive backlash for that. That's very disrespectful, because here's the thing. If you guys said that about black people, you would catch all sorts of backlash over that, your statement. Well, you can't let him get away with that one. Let's hear it again for the record of the court of public opinion. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys.
Didn't end up preaching, but became rappers. Got bars, make beats. Everybody don't have to preach it because you married to a pastor. That don't mean that everybody have to walk around dressed up like Osama bin Laden. What you think?
See, here's the thing. Dressed up like Osama bin Laden. And you're right. You have a lot of people. Let me see. Citizens of Humanity says not Muslims, but we have not Muslim, but we have one of the biggest Muslim communities in Philly. No comedian, no comedy shows for him on South Street. See, this is what I'm saying. You have, hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know. Somebody texted me. Whoever that texted me, do not disturb me while I'm on my live. Let me see. What is this? Oh, I get what she's saying. She want me. My daughter's texting me. She want me to charge something. I'll do it when I'm off the live. Okay. What I was saying. Yeah. So the brother said that they have a Muslim community in Philly. The way they dress, guys, you have to respect other people's culture. You have to respect other people's culture. For him to say what he said is to demean and belittle people for the way they look and the way they dress. I'm sure I got Muslims, people that practice different faiths. They watch my streams. I've learned that you have to respect other people in terms of their culture. Listen, if you look down on other people and their culture, bro, that's the biggest way you'll lose all kinds of support, bro. So if the Muslim community, the people in the Middle East, and I don't have the correct name of the attire, so my apologies, but I've seen many videos, and it has, to me, their attire makes you look rich. I remember I seen a video where you had, what's the guy that was crying after his divorce? Throbe, that's the name of it. What's the name? What's the name of the outfit that men would use? It's called throbe. All right, let me make my point. I seen a video with the dude that was crying. Remember when he said, "What do you want from me?" Tyrese, right? Tyrese was in, I think, I'm not sure if he was somewhere in the Middle East, right? Somewhere out there. And he was around all of these millionaires and billionaire Arab guys, and he was dressed up in it says, you said throw, oh, without the R. Okay. Tobe. Okay. Tobe. Okay. All right. So when Tyrese was out there, he was around all of these men. The attire of what they had on made them, I thought everybody was rich because the way they looked like royalty. That's the best way I can describe the outfit or the garment. It makes you look like royalty. That's the best I could put it. You know? Rickey Smiley mocks it and says you look like garbage. Because again, when Tyrese was out there, he was on stage, he was dressed up. Everybody else was trying to look like they're in the United States. And in my mind, I didn't see nothing wrong with what everybody was wearing. So why would he disrespect them for? Guys, let me give you some information. When you go to other countries and you're dressed like this, right? I want you to understand something. The people that are out there don't understand what you got on. Do you see what I mean? They're not accustomed to this. They don't put on nothing like this. But at the same time, when you visit their country, it is always a good idea. Always a good idea to dress like the locals. It's always a good idea and good practice to do that. You know? So let me get back to the content. I just wanted to make that point clear because I feel that what he said was very offensive. Very, very offensive.
What you think they're supposed to do? It don't matter if she's a bishop's daughter. It don't matter. It don't matter. She's her, and she belongs to God, and only God can judge. How about that? She dressed to please her husband, who she got to go home with that night.
She dressed to please her husband with who she got to go home with that night, but he's pleased with it too. Why would Jamal Bryant's wife dress to please him so they could go home that night, but yet we could see all of what she got going on? He was turned on by that. When he saw the outfit, he wanted to sleep with her.
I ain't going home with you. And if I go on a date, man, I'd be scared to go on a damn date. Boy, when I tell you I had to find somewhere off in the woods, exclusive.
This man talking about going on a date. A date. Really? I didn't know dudes his age still go on dates.
Where you won't show up with your camera phone, with your messy ass, being messy, being negative and messy, and too familiar and too comfortable.
The reason why he don't got a problem with Jamal's wife is because he want to sleep with her. Any man in his right mind would be speaking against this stuff. No man should be defending Jamal Bryant's wife. No man. Any man defending her, he want to sleep with her. Why would he be defending a woman that's naked outside in clothing designed to give the illusion of nakedness? Again, go watch my video that I did the other day. Go watch the live stream that I did. I showed you guys the video of what the dress looked like in the back. In the back of the dress, you see it like, it looked like she had a G-string on, guys. That's how it looked from the back. So anybody that's looking at his wife from the back, they won't have no way to not look. They're gonna look. So he's causing men to lust. Jamal, in his disgrace, caused all these men to stumble. Go look at my video. Look at the video clip that I showed you guys, where she's coming down the escalator and the old man was leaning against the thing trying to peep. trying to see some of her curves. The old man was full of lust. He was like, damn, man. Woo. And Jamal Bryant was blocking the dude. And then when they got off the escalator, the man tried to really look at her. And Jamal was like, yo, you go over there, pull up the car, messed up his whole thing. How many of you dudes ever had somebody mess up your look when you looking at a sister? You know what I mean? Like, you over there looking, boom, boom, boom. And then she's walking across the street. You checking her out like this, and then a bus passed right in front and stop. And you're like, bro. That's the same thing Jamal did to the old guy. He blocked him so he couldn't really see.
I wish I would. You never see me out with nobody so you can sit up there and dog out somebody I'm with or whatever. Man, y'all hate each other. Y'all hate each other. You hate black men and then you hate each other low key. Unless y'all agree on some hate. The only way you like each other unless y'all we agree on hating her because she light skinned. He got long hair, she thinks she better.
Now he's turning this thing into some sort of colorism thing. Talking about light skin and this and that and all this other stuff. That don't make no sense, you know? Ringo, can you show the clip of the old guy looking at the wife? I mean, I could show it, but it's like I'm on my cell phone. I'm not in the studio. You know what I mean? I don't really want to go look up the video and do all of that because I don't have the show set up to show clips right now. The best thing to do is go look at the video. You know what I mean? Because if I show it on this computer here, it's going to be small. You're not going to see the details. In the video, I have it pinned on the screen and you can see the video, you know, straight up. If I was in my studio, then yes, I would definitely show it. But I'm on a cell phone right here and it's not going to be clear enough for you guys to really see it. But in that video clip, you could literally see everything, guys. When I tell you she was totally exposed, she was exposed. Anybody that's looking at his wife from the back they're automatically gonna be in sin because you're gonna look. You're not gonna be like, I don't want to look. You're gonna be like, and then because it's a flesh tone dress, it looked like her skin. So it gives the illusion of her being naked. So your mind is going to be thinking about, man, that's what Jamal hitting? Whew, man, I ain't going to hold you, man. That's what dudes are doing, man. Why would Jamal let that woman wear that? Because he don't love her. He don't care about that woman.
And everybody, why she dark skinned and got long hair and beautiful. She thinks she better than everybody. She need to lose some weight. She need to eat.
There's something wrong with this dude, bro. Like, I don't know if the dude is like this or I don't know. I don't know which position he's on in terms of, is he is he into women? Is he into dudes? I don't know what's up with this dude. It's like he do things that women do. Like, he's talking about light skin. Nobody's on YouTube or anywhere talking about, oh, she's light skin and nobody's even talking about her skin tone. Like, I don't know what this dude is on, bro.
She ain't nothing but a bag of man. I hear it all the time. Like, why? Men I don't be seeing dudes do that. Well, dog, where you get them J's from? Man, them shoes hidden. You on what? Okay, say that. Full locker. Okay, say that. All right, dog, good seeing you, man. Boom. Why women be so catty? That's crazy. That lady put on a nice ass dress and killed the room. Shut the room down.
You see that? Oh, she put on a nice dress. She shut the room down. Why he looking at her so hard, bro?
It is one of the sweetest people I ever met in my life. When I tell you, she my sister because Dr. Jamal Bryant is my brother. And she my sister, and I don't play about them. Hate on Jamal Bryant, all the community service that he do, all the videos that he make trying to get people to go out and vote, raising money for Kamala Harris, who's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do positive things in the community, feeding people when they lost their SNAP benefits. All of the good he do, all the things people can do. Man, why is it that our people just love negativity?
See, they always say it's negativity. How is it negativity when we're literally giving pushback to a man who made his so-called wife come outside half naked? He's supposed to be a pastor of a church. He's supposed to be representing Jesus Christ. But his woman is out scantily clad in the attire of a harlot, as the book of Proverbs would say. And for whatever reason, this guy is defending it. So he would let his woman do the same thing. Are you peeping game? Basically, he don't have a problem. For some reason, these type of dudes, they don't got a problem with their women doing this type of stuff. They don't have a problem with it because they like seeing other men wives. They love that type of stuff. Anytime we come around your wife should be well-dressed, so that it brings respect to you. But if your wife is in a see-through outfit, cheeks are hanging out, her breast is everywhere, and, you know, I can see everything, and it's just all around, bro, you don't love your woman, bro. A real man would be like, babe, you're gonna have to switch that outfit, or you're gonna tone it down. Something ain't right. What's the matter with it? Something ain't right. It's doing too much. I'm can't have you walk outside like that. You're gonna cause me a problem, bro. Like, for real. All right. And she just goes switch up. There's nothing wrong with that. You as a man supposed to know how to protect your woman also from the wandering eyes of men. Men are gonna look at your woman regardless. If your woman look good, men are gonna look regardless. But you want to tone it down enough so that it's not so obvious. Next minute you fighting dudes over some nonsense. It doesn't make sense.
So much. You love anything negative or take anything positive and make something negative out of it. That's crazy. Shout out to you, Dr. Jamal Bryant, Dr. Karri Bryant. You look beautiful. Wear another dress like that. Make them eat. Make them eat cake.
Make them eat cake. Make them eat cake. Let that marinate. He just told the wife to wear another dress and make them eat your ASS. Make them eat cake. This is what he's saying about a married woman. Let's hear that again. Let's go.
Negative out of it. That's crazy. Shout out to you, Dr. Jamal Bryant, Dr. Karri Bryant. You look beautiful. Wear another dress like that. Make them eat. Make them eat cake. I'm finna text y'all right now. I hope y'all see this video. You share this with Dr. Jamal Bryant or whatever, because that's my other church in Atlanta. I got.
Make them eat cakes. So he want the wife to go wear another dress so that she could show off her ASS for all the haters to eat. The truth is, Rickey Smiley want to eat her cakes. Rickey Smiley want to eat the cakes of Jamal's wife. And for those of you that are now joining in, you have to understand the biblical side of this on how Rickey Smiley committed adultery. According to the book of Matthew, Remember, Rickey Smiley is supposed to be a so-called spiritual believer, Christian, whatever the case is. Okay, so he should be following the Bible, right? Let's find out what the book says. Matthew chapter 5, verse 27 to 29. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery already with her in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. Based on this scripture alone, Rickey Smiley committed adultery with Jamal Bryant's wife. Why? Because he made a lot of sexual references about that man's wife that nobody should be saying. If you're new to the video, if you're new to the live stream, let me break this down for you. If you're a woman and you're viewing, and I'm checking you out, and I'm like, man, she look good, bro, right? Yeah, she definitely look good, bro. Oh, here she come. How you doing? Oh, me? Yeah, I'm just here chilling. You here alone? All right, cool. I like the way that dress look on you. Looks real good. Yeah. Oh, you got it from so-and-so and so? Yeah, you wearing that thing. I can see it from the side? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you look good. You gonna be here? Yeah, we're gonna swing back around. Once I do all of that, I already told her that I want her. When a man is talking to you in that manner and he's like, that dress look good, you look good, it's because he want to sleep with you. Ladies, there is no such thing as a man giving you a compliment. It's 2026. It's time for you to grow up. Men do not compliment women. Men want to sleep with women. So when a man says, you look good, you're beautiful, you're attractive, wow, I love the way that maxi dress look on you, he want to F-U-C-K. Do you understand, ladies? It's because he don't have the balls to tell you straight what he want to do, because he figure if he tell you, you're going to be offended. And I keep telling you guys, a woman is not going to be offended if you know how to talk to her. You just can't just walk up to a woman and say, hey, I want to blow your back out. No, you can't just say things like that straight. You can say it in a way where it blend in, but you have to know that she been looking at you and she gave you the signs. You got to know that. You just don't walk up to a random woman and be like, hey, so-and-so and so. No, you got to test the waters, guys. Now you're going to look like a weirdo now. Now you're going to look creepy. And you might end up getting fired from your job, sexual harassment. So you got to tread lightly. You got to know. You got to know. Now, there's certain situations where you might see a woman and you probably never going to see her again. And it's like you have one shot, one opportunity. You just say whatever's on your mind, bro. Because it's like you never going to see her again. So might as well you just say whatever. What I'm speaking on is in the context of the circumstances. If you at work, don't do that. Unless that woman is giving you the play. Unless that woman is giving you the signals, the choosing signals. She's eyeing you. You could feel the vibe, the chemistry. You could tell she's interested in you, but she's a little shy. At that point, you can muster up that courage to just tell her straight up what you like. You know? And you don't necessarily have to tell her that you wanna smash. There's other ways. There's ways to say things without going over the top. Certain situations, be as straight up and bold as you can. But then there's certain situations, depending on the woman, depending on the time and the context, you have to try different types of things, you know? It's all different types of ways. It's not always just jump to home base right away. So you just got to tread lightly and know where to go. This dude committed adultery because he said many times that Jamal Bryant's wife looked good in that dress. She looked good. How you gonna say she looked good in that dress? She was basically naked, bro. So you want to sleep with her. You can't tell me she looked good in that dress if you didn't want to sleep with her, dog. You want to sleep with her. What was so good about the dress? What was so good? I could understand women saying, oh, it's a beautiful dress, and because a lot of ladies was defending the dress. But a man should not be saying that unless he want to sleep with her. He want to sleep with her, right? So I just had to show you what the Bible says. For those of you that are Bible believers, if you're not a Bible believer, it is what it is. But I have to make sure that you understand why I'm letting you know that Rickey Smiley committed adultery. Because some of you might be saying, but he didn't sleep with her. If you knew your Bible, he committed adultery. Yeah, but you didn't say allegedly. I don't have to say allegedly. He broke the scriptures. Allegedly. This right here is 100% facts. Because based on the scriptures, he already committed adultery. He's lusting after another man's wife. He says she could put on a bathing suit for all I care. I don't got no problem with her. So why would he say that? Because he want to see her in a bathing suit. Why? Because he saw the dress. The dress gives the imprint of what her body looked like. So he already imagined what she would look like in a bathing suit. Peep the game. That dress made people see her figure, her shape. So they already could imagine what she must look like in a bathing suit. I'm giving you facts, man. Let's get back to the content, then we're going to wrap up the show. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
3 churches in Atlanta. I go to E. Dewey Smith Church, and sometimes I go over there to Newburgh, Jamal Bryant, and I go over to Bishop Murphy's church, William Murphy's church. Those 3 places I visit when I'm.
He visit all of these churches, and I'm sure he's looking at all the women. How you visiting all of these churches, but you ain't even following the Bible to know that you just committed adultery? Listen, as a man, you have to be very careful when you're out and about, especially around other people's wives, especially around attractive women that are married. You got to be very, very careful and respectful. Very, very careful and respectful. Because if not, you'll get yourself in a heap of trouble. And you'll experience the Tony Montana situation where he saw Freddie's wife coming down. Freddie? Yeah. It was Freddie. Yeah, Freddie was the boss guy, right? Yeah. When he saw his wife, he forgot about the dude that was there. He was lusting. He was like, man, damn, look at her, bro. He been wanted her. Even down to the point where when they betrayed Tony and they set him up and he was at the place with the gun, with the silencer, and then they was about to kill Freddie, and he was like begging Tony, please, please. He's like, oh, you want my wife? Oh, you can have her. You can have her. Come on now. He was willing to give him the wife because he already knew. He already knew. I keep telling you, a dude is supposed to know that you want his wife based on how you talk. So hold up. Frank is the dude. Frank is the guy. I'm getting confused with the names. Who cares? Let's just get back to the content. I think Freddie was his partner, Tony Montana's partner. But let's get back to the content.
The ATL. So there you go. I said what I said. I want y'all to go find.
Men don't say I said what I said. That's all feminine energy. Women say that. Women say I said what I said. That's a woman thing. Men don't do that. But you heard him say it.
Dr. Bryant's, Dr. Karri Bryant's page and tell her that she look nice and tell her that she's beautiful and let her know that she's a queen and let her know that she is loved and appreciated.
I'm telling you, this man is lusting after that woman, dog. This man is doing too much. I ain't gonna be going that hard over another man's wife, bro. That's too much. Tell her she's a queen. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she's this. And then what's gonna happen? Everybody that go to her page is gonna be like, Rickey Smiley sent me. Peep game. Peep game, fam. Rickey Smiley sent me. That's what he want them to do.
I'm gonna defend my friends. So somebody said, what happened to that movie you're supposed to be in with Nick Cannon? I think it came out, I don't know. I don't yeah, go to Miss Karri. Miss Karri, baby. Go to her page. Let her know that she is dope and we love her and we support her. I'm talking about, they got all kind of blogs out about what she wore. What? And black people getting ready to get kicked out of the United States of America, dealing with a crazy president. Only thing y'all can worry about is what somebody wore to a party. We about to lose our rights to vote. They are rolling back everything.
This man is weird. He talked about we're losing our rights to vote. I cannot stand these ninjas that have this ghetto poverty mindset, thinking we going back into slavery. These type of dudes is what's the problem in America right now, man. They're not the progressive type. They're the type that just sit back trying to get everybody to be scared and worried about. Like, this dude is weird, man.
The Civil Rights Bill, and then this Project 2025, and all of the stuff that the Trump administration is doing in the racism in this country. And the only thing you got to do is talk about what she wore to a party. Are you registered to vote? Are you a member of the SCLC? Are you a member of the National Urban League? Are you a member of the NAACP? Have you paid your dues to the NAACP? But you worry about what she got on and made a whole blog about it. With everything that's going on, with people losing jobs and affirmative action being cut, being destroyed, and everything that Dr. King and all these people work so hard to fight for the rights that we have. And the only thing you can worry about is what somebody got on. That's absolutely diabolical. All right, y'all. All that and then some. Happy New Year. Hope y'all are safe, healthy, and blessed. Peace.
So there you have it, guys. Rickey Smiley defending Jamal Bryant's wife. Basically letting the world know that he finds her to be beautiful, attractive. He liked the way the dress looked on her, guys. He likes the way it looks on her, which means he committed adultery in his heart. If I'm around a particular brother and his wife is there, and doesn't matter how she look, I ain't giving no compliments. I ain't saying nothing, because what that's going to minister to him is that I want to sleep with his wife. I don't got nothing to say. Hey, wow, your wife, wow, she look, man, bro, hey, that dress look really nice. Bro, what do you mean the dress look nice on her? No, I'm just saying the dress look nice on her, bro. Come on, bro. Like, really? You gonna tell me that to my face, dog? What? Let's just compliment her. Bro, we men, dog. Come on now. You right, bro. My bad, man. My bad. No disrespect, bro. I didn't mean it like, well, you got me, man. Yeah, I did get you, bro. You there lusting after my wife, dog. Like, you should know the rules, bro. I can't let you come over here no more, dog, because now I know. You know what I mean? You're not invited over the crib no more, man. This is your last day over here, man. We still cool, but I can't let you come over here no more, dog. All right. You right. My bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait in the car, bro. You know what I mean? You got caught. Can't let you come over to the crib no more because you watching dude's wife. That's why I keep telling you, brothers, you be having your mans and them at the crib, and if they're attracted to your woman or think she's fine, trust and believe they will sleep with her if the opportunity present itself. They would. They would. He's a man, man. You can't trust a man around a pretty lady, bro. It's just not gonna work, bro. In the back of his mind, he's like, man, I would definitely hit it, but that's my dog's girl. But how many times have this happened, bro? How many times have dudes slept with their friend's woman, bro? Low key, low key. And here's the thing: it's a two-way street. So it's not just like we could blame the dude because the woman gave him the play, which mean you got to also watch your woman because sometimes you might bring your mans and them over and your mans and them wasn't really trying to holler at your woman. Your woman was giving him the play, gave him the alley-oop. You know what I mean? Like she was throwing it at him, giving him little layering looks. And he was like trying to be on his best behavior. And she walked by him while y'all was in the crib and kind of grabbed his equipment, a little squeezy squeeze. And he was like, did she just really do that? And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. But he liked her, but he figured that's my man's and them woman. I gotta respect my people. But damn, bro, she just grabbed my equipment. Damn, bro, I don't know what to say, bro. Next minute, y'all at the table and she's giving you this look like, and you're like, damn, bro, do I tell my mans and them what happened? I don't want to destroy no happy home. Damn, but she do look good, bro. Damn. Next minute, you pull up at the crib, your mans and them is not there. She's like, oh, how you doing? And you're like, yeah, Jeffrey there? Nah, he didn't get in from work. He's doing some overtime. He's gonna be back in about 2 hours. You want to stay? I mean, you can stay and wait for him. I, all right, and it's not a problem if I stay, right? And that's not a problem. You can stay. I'll tell him that you're here. Next minute, you there sitting down in the chair. You want something to drink? Sure. Thanks. So how's everything? Everything's good. I'm just here. Oh, about the other day at the party. Yeah, when I had touched you and stuff. It happens. Oh, yeah, it wasn't nothing. It ain't really nothing that you touched. Yeah. You nervous, right? I could tell that you're kind of nervous. No, I'm chilling, you know? Look, you know what it is. I know that Jeffrey's your friend. That's my husband and all, but is there something about you that really, I've been interested in? Man, this is crazy. Next minute, you and her getting it in, bro. That's how it happens. It happens like that all the time. See, when she told you if you want to stay, you should have already left. But you stayed because you knew what it was. You wanted to see how deep the rabbit hole goes until you was in her rabbit hole. I'm telling you, man. But hey, we're going to get up on out of here, man. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I was supposed to upload the video. I didn't upload the video that I said I was going to upload. I'll upload it for tomorrow morning. The video about Pastor Patrick Wooden and how he destroyed Jamal Bryant. I got to talk about that and upload that video. But yeah, guys, Rickey Smiley committed adultery with Jamal Bryant's wife. And that video where he was talking about how beautiful she looked and all these other things, all he was doing was lusting after another man's wife. Be very careful, guys. If you see a woman and she's married, do not give her no compliments. Don't tell her she looked good. Don't tell her nothing, especially around her dude. Don't do that. You might end up getting into an argument, a fight over something petty. As men, we all know code. We all know the game. And ladies, again, when a man say you're attractive, it's because he want to sleep with you. Men don't give women compliments. We don't do that, real men. So if a man is saying, hey, wow, that dress looked nice on you. Wow, that's you wearing a maxi dress? Stacy? That's you? Yeah, it's me. Damn, man. For a minute there, I didn't even know you worked here. I'm like, damn, that's Stacy? Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, Stacy. You looking really good, though. I ain't gonna lie, though, man. Damn. That's you? Stop playing. You be joking around. I'm not joking around. You look good. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving you no compliment. Dude want to sleep with you, Stacy. You know how it is, brothers. Some of those women that's at your job, you see them in the work uniform, they look one way. But when they get into their civilian clothes and they at that Chronos clock, you be like, that's her? Telling you, bro. Sometimes you see your coworkers at the Chronos clock in their civilian clothes and you be like, damn. I know from experience, dog. I know from experience. Real experience, bro. Things I saw at the Chronos clock, bro. I was like, bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. That's her? Yo, dog, that's Shorty? Nah, I'm going over there, bro. I'm going over there, bro. I gotta talk to her, bro. Real talk, man. So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Y'all take care. Gotta go take care of some business and whatnot. Hey, man, that project that I did with the window thing worked, bro. That really do work, bro. Listen, hey, if you want to cut back on your heating costs, bro, you got to seal those windows, bro. You wouldn't believe how much air gets in and robs the heat, bro. I mean, I know this from my training at the agency I worked at, but you know, at the house, man, I've been trying to figure out what the heck is wrong. Like, you know, you put on the heat and then it's like it lasts for a little bit, then it's gone. It's a lot of drafts, bro, by your window, bro. I sealed up all the windows, bro, and it's like everything just feels comfortable, real comfortable, and I don't even have the heat on, and it just feels comfortable. Like there's no draft at all. Seal your windows, man. So, hey, I'll catch you guys later. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And come into the comments, guys. Come into the comments after the stream is over. Let us know what you think of the video. Let us know if it's good, if I did a good job, if you understand where we were coming from, if you have any suggestions. If you don't like the video and you think the video sucks, come into the comments and let me know. Be like, hey, Ringo, the video sucks, bro. I don't like your hat. I don't like your jacket. I don't like nothing. It just sucks. I'll be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? If you like the video, let me know what's going on. And I'll catch you in the next stream. And the way I'm going to do it, guys, is at this point, I'm going to come on live at 8 o'clock every night, right? I'm going to find another slot to come on live during probably the daytime. But at nighttime, like, I'm going to come on at 8 o'clock. That way, every night when you come on, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And I might do 2. And I might switch to like 8 o'clock and then possibly 10 o'clock. But then again, if my stream goes 2 hours, it wouldn't make no sense to come on at 10 because it's going on 10 in a few. So it wouldn't even make no sense. But 8 o'clock right now is the time slot of when I'm coming on live. So don't wait for no YouTube notifications. Don't wait for no bells. 8 o'clock, show up. That means I'm going to be on. Peace and blessings. I'm out.